So hey guys, what's up, Card Gamers here. So I'm back here today with a Ripple deck profile. So Ripple recently topped in Japan, so a lot of people are quite shocked about it, but if you see how this deck plays, it's actually not that shocking. So another thing is the reason why there's a lot of green shot because it's at night and I on the light, and yeah, the lighting's quite bad. So anyways, let's get started. So so this is the grade 0 Ripple. So it's actually a pretty nice looking card. So what it does is if the grade 1 rides away, you may search your top 7 for the grade 2 or 3 and add it to your hand. So yeah, top 7 card, grade 2 or 3, and add one of them into your hand. So yeah, it's a pretty good card. So next I shall explain the grade 1. So this is the grade 1 of the right chain. So what it does is if you have the grade 0 in the soul, it gains 8k. Yeah, 8k. It's a 8k, so it's like 10k no pass, which is actually pretty good. Its second skill is if a card that is not a grade 2, which is not, that means not this card, rides away, you may search your top 7 card of your deck for the grade 2 and ride it. So yeah, it's pretty consistent in fact. So yeah, there's a lot of combos that you can do. I'll show you guys later. So I run 2 Penguin. So yeah, what he does is Soul Blast 2, draw 1 card. A lot of combos you can do also. I run 4 Odyssey. So what Odyssey does is once per turn, choose one of your rear guards, put it into your soul, search your deck for one Ripple Vanguard that is the same grade as your Vanguard and ride it. So yeah, he's pretty good for correcting your right chain, and other than that he also pulls off some pretty sick combos. So yeah, and the unit that gets superior card out from the soul is 2k. So you choose one unit, pop it in, pop another unit out from the soul and gains 2k. So yeah, it's a pretty good card. So lastly for my grade 1, I run 4 Kanze. You don't really need Unflipper in this deck. So for the grade 2s, I run 3 of the Ripple 12k attacker. So what it does is when this unit attacks, you got 3 or more rested Ripple, it gains 3k. So the only reason why I'm running 3 is I don't really like to run 4 because having 2 of him in the field does absolutely nothing. You can't use his skill at all. So yeah, rather just run 3 and then use it for better units. So I run 4 of the turtle, God Satan turtle. So he's a common and he's a very good one. So what he does is when this unit is placed on Vanguard or Rearguard circle, you may look at the top card of the deck, and if you grade 1 or 2, call it to your Rearguard circle. So he's good for replenishing your film. And with this God card help, you can pull him into the soul, put him back out, and then you can superior call another unit and it's still a 9k. So that's why this is a God card. So I run 4 turtles. So next up I run 4 of the grade 2s. Give me a moment. Yeah. So his skill is the grade 1, Ripple is on the soul. It becomes a 10k. So you can 10k no pass your opponent. Its other skill is Vanguard circle. When this unit attacks, and attack hits, you got grade 1 and 0 in the soul. You may like choose one of your rearguard standing and engage 3k. So it's quite pretty good because you can rush your opponent pretty damn hard with this deck, since you replenish your field, gain stuff like that. So he'll almost always be your Vanguard, only like once in a 9 million years. So lastly for the grade 2, I run this guy. So what she does is Vanguard or Vanguard circle, Counter Blast 1 when this unit attack hits. If it's the 4th battle or more, you may choose one of Vanguard stand plus 5k. So 4th battle is very hard to pull off in this deck, but she's mainly there for target for him and this guy. So but she's like the replacement for a 12k attacker, cause the 12k attacker is not really that good with 2 on the field. So that's why she's there. So for the grade 3s, I run 3 of the Legion. So you don't really need to run 4 Legion in this deck, cause you have the Recorrector. So you almost always run into your him, and with the Penguin, the Soul Blast 2 drawn card, with the Penguin, you can use this card to send the Penguin into the Soul, send the Penguin back out, use the Penguin skill and perform an Endless Legion. I'll show you in another video. So yeah, so he Legions with Genovius. So what he does is when this unit is in Legion and he attacks, and if your front row has 3 or more rested units, you may choose one of your guards, stand it, and inflict 1 damage, counter charge 1. And if you have 3 or more rested rear guards in the back row, you may draw 1 card. So he's very good. He gives you draw advantage, and he gives you extra attack. So yeah, and his other skill is Counter Blast 1. When this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle, you may search the top 3 cards of your deck for a Ripple card and add it to your hand. So this is also a very good effect, cause you can search for useful stuff and add it to your hand, or just an extra guard. So yeah. So lastly, for my grade 3s, I run 4 Genovius. Genovius is the right chain, and what it does is he gains 1k if the grade 2 is in the soul. And he also has this ability, which is Limit Break. Counter Blast 2, when this unit attacks, if you have 3 or more rested rearguard, either that or your whole front row is rested, I can't tell. 3 or more rested rearguard, yeah. Counter Blast 2, Persona Blast him away, that means like ditch him, and then you can stand your whole field. So he's very good in pushing for that, push for game. This deck is definitely the quantity over quality type of deck. So yeah, he's very good for push for game. So next up, I run 4 Draw Trigger, 2 Muggles, cause I only have 2 Muggles. The others are in my Blue Wave deck. 4 heals, pretty standard. 4 more crits, and then 4 of the amazing Ripple crits. So what it does is after the attack that this unit has boosted, if you have 2 or more rested Ripple regards, you may pay the cost, which is put him to the, I think it's put him at the bottom of the deck or something like that. So look at the top 5 card of the deck, search for 1 Ripple card, add it to your hand, and then shuffle your deck. So he's very very good, because you not only cycle triggers, you filter your triggers too. You filter your deck too. So yeah, and he's useful for gaining 1 more attacker. So next up, for the Strike Zone. My Strike Zone is a bit weird now, because this is my Blue Wave Strike Zone, since you don't really need a Strike Zone for this deck, but I got a feeling I must show you anyways. So I'll run 4 of him, cause why not, but this is my Blue Wave Strike Zone, as I said. So whoops. And 4 not Lambros, 4 of the card and maybe 2 of Lambros. Lambros is just to scare my opponent, cause there's no possible way this deck can hit 4 attacks. Oops. So this deck is pretty fun, it's pretty consistent as well. So if you guys have spare cash, I suggest you guys build it right away. So yeah, it is meta too, so the cheapest meta decks. It's pretty hilarious actually. So okay, see you guys later, bye.